Come through, sis. Yes. Hey guys, it's Bree. Welcome back to my channel. You're back. We're back and we're better. We're gonna cut to the chase, okay? I'm gonna make this nice and snappy. Ray Ray came to snatch edges today, sis. She wasn't here to play any games with us, okay? So you guys know that I was just snatched up by Fenty like, what, 2 days ago? 3 days ago? And now here comes Ray with all of her greatness, and this happened. So we had to get into it. I've never used any BH Cosmetics before, like ever in my life, because I don't usually do drugstore products, but you know, I said for these colors right here, like I had to do it. I had to get the palette. And on top of the color story being like amazing in this palette, she's black. It's a black YouTuber. Like I have to support. You have to show love. Like why would I not? We have to support other black YouTubers. We have to support one another. Make sure that they get as much love as everybody else does on the internet, because you know, we don't get that enough. I picked this palette up from Ulta. The palette was only $16. Like, come again, how much? $16. You can't turn down a $16 palette, okay? So on top of the palette being $16, Ulta has a $3 off coupon. So I was like, give me the palette. Give me the palette, come on, hand it over. I actually got the last one that was in the store and I was so freaking excited. I mean, honestly, get into it, get into it. It's beautiful. When I saw her post this on Instagram, I was like, yes, yes. The palette has 7 shimmer shades and 8 matte shades. I don't even do swatches, guys, but I have to show y'all some. I'm gonna swatch this blue one, I'm gonna swatch the purple one. Ooh, they feel so good on my fingers. I'm gonna swatch this little green one right here. Let's do that right there. Ooh, so pretty. That is pretty, that's one swatch. The blue. Purple. Come on now, y'all. If these are not like magical greatness on my hand right here, she knew what she was doing. Like she came hard. This is gonna be like a real honest, raw first impression. I'm gonna let you guys know my thoughts about it. I think y'all, can y'all see where I'm going with this? What y'all think? What do y'all think that I think? Leave it in the comments before y'all even watch the rest of the video. The swatches tell you everything that you need to know, okay? And I don't even like doing swatches. I don't wanna keep y'all too long in this video. I wanna be very quick and efficient, let you guys know how these eyeshadows perform on my eyes. I'm just gonna let y'all know right away, it's good, okay? So just keep watching to see how I achieved this eyeshadow look. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You know I love talking to y'all in the comments. I think this community that we have going on here is actually pretty lit. Like, I love y'all. Okay, I just wanted to let y'all know, I really love y'all. All right, keep watching to see me apply and slay the eyeshadow. Ray, come through with the palette. Listen, when I saw this on Instagram the other day, I was like, oh. Yes, it comes with a little sheet to protect the eyeshadows. So I'm just gonna slip that off. Here are all the shades, super cute. And it has a nice mirror to go with it. I'm so glad it has a mirror. The first thing I'm gonna do to make sure that I'm giving this palette the proper justice that it deserves, I'm gonna make sure I prime my eyelids. So right now I'm just using the Urban Decay Primer Potion to make sure that these bad boys are nice and ready for eyeshadow application. Ladies, you need eyeshadow primer. I've told y'all this before. Don't think you can be out in the street without priming your eyelids. You're gonna be greasy. And it's not gonna be anybody's fault but your own, okay? So you gotta make sure you prime your lids. It wouldn't be right if I didn't start this eyeshadow look with a yellow eyeshadow, right? You know, I got yellow ones, so you get where I'm going. Okay, I'm gonna start off this look using the yellow shade called Canary, and I'm gonna use that all over pretty much like my crease and under my brow as a transition shade today. Nice and close, boo. Ooh. Okay, so the first shade already has just a little bit of kick up on it. I felt like it got a little bit dusty in the pan on this first shade. Okay, so that shade is cool. I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. So for this yellow shade, I think this is pretty good pigmentation. If you really wanted your yellow to stand out a lot, you would put a white base down and then the color would be like, boop, right in your face. I feel like this is a pretty good pigmentation for no bright base, if you ask me. The next shade that I'm gonna go into is the shade called Brick, a warm tone brown. I don't wanna be too heavy-handed with this, and I don't wanna take my placement up too high. So I'm just gonna apply this into my crease. This shade looks really good and it's blending out really easy. I'm impressed with the two matte shades so far. They look pretty good. We're blending out real nice. Sir, hey, So I'm gonna go into this blue matte shade here called Cobalt, and I'm gonna use that on my outer corner. I'm gonna use a Morphe M330 for this. This brush is a little bit more pointed at the end, so it's gonna fit in this space a little bit better than the last brush that I had. Okay. This blue shade is not really giving me super life right now. I don't know, maybe because I didn't put that bright base down. So I don't feel like this blue is as vibrant as it is in the pan. But, okay, we're gonna keep going. Oh, I think if you pat the shade on, then it comes off more vibrant. If you blend it away, it's gonna get a little funky on you. But I'm not trying to do this as an all over eyelid shade, so I'm gonna blend this out. So I want you guys to see really fast the difference between what my actual eyelid looks like versus the color in the pan. They're kind of different. Maybe if I was to pat it in all over my lid, it would stay a little bit brighter. I don't know. The next shade that I'm gonna use is the shade here called Sapphire. It looks like it picked up really well in the brush. I'm gonna try it on my eye before I add any Fix Plus or anything like that, just to see what it does without any extra help. Ooh! Oh! Okay, okay, Ray, okay. Okay, BH, shake up them wigs then, okay? Snatch these edges. They said spray for what? For who? Who needs spray? Y'all better come through with this eyeshadow pigment. All right. Oh, let me find out. Let me find out. I wasn't ready for this at all, okay? I just wasn't. This is what we should expect from every brand. Like, if you're a high-end brand and you're coming out with eyeshadows that are not pigmented like this, y'all either need to be back in the lab, going back to the drawing board, or you need to be dropping the prices. Because we're not gonna have BH Cosmetics out here charging people $16 for this kind of greatness, and these other companies are out here charging an arm and a leg for something that's gonna disappear on your lids, okay? This is greatness right here on my eyes. What you guys are seeing right now, this is exponential greatness. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of that cobalt blue matte shade, and I just wanna pop that in a little bit more and bring that up a little tiny bit higher. We wanna keep that same energy on the outer corner, okay? I can't let the inner corner do all the work. I can't, I just cannot let this lid work that hard. We're gonna have to balance this out. All right, so now I'm back in the palette. I'm gonna use the shade Brick, and I'm gonna mix a little bit of the shade Bark, and I'm gonna use that to soften up this crease area because I don't want such a stark line. I hope y'all can see the difference between this eye and that eye. It's a big difference there. This is a little bit more like boom in your face, and this one is like high natural gradient. Come through. Since I'm wearing yellow today, I want everything to tie in, like everything just be snatched all as one, you know, working together to make this slay happen. So I'm gonna use the shade Golden Girl, and I'm gonna use a little bit of that on my inner corner. I don't wanna go too hard with it because I don't want it to take over the look, because I do want this eyelid to, you know, support itself. I'm gonna go in the inner corner. Okay. It's a modest shade. It's very modest. Okay, so I mean, this shade is like, she's not making any major moves or anything like that, but she's there. So if you keep building this shade up, she comes full force, but she's not doing too much. She's not going too hard. I'm gonna start with Brick now on my lower lash line, and I'm kind of just gonna swirl this on there. I'm not being precise at all, because I do want this to come down pretty far. I'm looking a little wrinkly under the eye. Ooh. Maybe I put too much setting powder on. Yikes. Now I'm gonna go into the shade Cobalt again, and I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna use a Sephora eyeliner, and I'm gonna use this to line my lower lash line, because right now that blue is not giving me enough pigment on the bottom. All right, now we're popping. Okay, I'm gonna go back in with the shade Sapphire, and I'm gonna use that right on top of that eyeliner. Get it, nigga. Get it, nigga. Get it, nigga. Get it, nigga. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of this deep brown shade here, and this shade is called Cacao. I don't know how to say that, but I'm gonna use that a little bit on my outer corner for the lower lash line to soften up that edge right there where it connects. There we go, we are lit. I'm gonna put some lashes on and some mascara, and I'm gonna come right back, and I'm gonna show y'all how great all of this is, okay? Yes, honey, the face is sitting, isn't it? So I'm back with lashes on, mascara, a little lip for you. Get into it. For the amount of shades that I've used today, I used 2 of the shimmer shades, I used 4 matte shades, and I'm pretty impressed. For a $16 palette, and then you get a $2 discount from Ulta or a $3 discount from Ulta, like, come on now. Exactly. He feels the same way. He knows I'm lit. You guys cannot go wrong with getting this palette, especially for the price point. I mean, look at it. Look at it. Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! Look at it! I want all of you to look at it! It's lit. It is what it is. I hope that you guys really enjoyed this eyeshadow look, and you guys felt like you were informed. You felt like there was some knowledge given to you. You guys were given life in this video. But if you feel like, you know, I low-key snatched some edges, or if you feel like Ray went off with this palette, make sure you guys give me a little like. Give me a little comment or two. Talk to me in the comments. Go ahead and turn on your notification bell, because y'all wanna know when I'm uploading, don't you? And make sure I see you guys back for the next video. I had the chance to play with this palette a little bit today, and let's see. Oh, shit. You cannot go wrong. Hey! Come on, honey.